The news of Elon Musk's companies, the mass equipping of robotic dogs with robot arms, Sense Touch for robots, robot fish, and other high-tech news in this one video. Imagine to feel absolutely safe and protected 24/7, day and night, wherever you are. Yes, it's not a dream, it's a reality. SMP Robotics is a California-based leading developer of autonomous robotic technologies. The company manufactures fully autonomous security robots powered by artificial intelligence with obstacle avoidance and real-time face recognition with hydrogen fuel cell technology. SMP security robots are designed to protect homes and businesses. In fact, the effectiveness of a single robot in detecting and tracking intruders is equal to 4 physical guards. And these aren't just empty words. According to our information sources, several world-renowned companies have already started using SMP technologies. Moreover, for the past few years, the client base has reached the Middle East. Even the Qatar police use the SMP Robotics for patrolling and other protection tasks, according to what tourists testify. The robotics are easy to integrate into existing or new smart home networks and also equipped with COVID-19 protection systems. According to the manufacturer, using these security robots can easily save 50% or more on your family and business protection. SMP robots are fully last-mile delivery solution and Internet of Things compatible. Currently, SMP company not only sells robots to end customers, but also actively develops a distribution network. Who knows, you may earn millions of dollars becoming the SMP representative in your country or region. Benefit from the most advanced security solution in the world. Today, anything is possible, because the robots lead the way into the future. All details are in the video description. A comparison test of Tesla and Waymo autopilot has surfaced online, reports the website drone.com. The author of the Whole Mars Catalog channel first called a Waymo unmanned cab and then drove his Tesla Model 3 with the FSD Beta autopilot along the same route. Interestingly enough, Waymo took a different route than the Tesla and drove more cautiously. As a result, Waymo's robot cab took 8 minutes to drive, while the Tesla Model 3 took only 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Tesla Autopilot can be used on any roads in any city or country, but only under the control of a real driver. Conversely, Waymo robotaxis so far work in limited areas but with an empty driver's seat. In the video of the experiment, you can see that Waymo robotaxi, unlike the Tesla, avoids more dangerous left turns at unregulated intersections. That's why the car took a longer but safer route for its trip. In the end, both cars handled the route well, visualized the environment around them perfectly, and moved smoothly without sudden accelerations or brakes. Also, neither vehicle's autopilot systems violated traffic rules and responded to traffic signs effectively. Tesla is building an energy storage system of at least 100 megawatts in Texas. This is Elon Musk's way of dealing with sudden power outages, one of which happened last month because of unprecedented snowfalls. Tesla has not yet publicized this project, but it will be conducted under the cover of a little-known division of Gambit Energy Storage LLC. The autonomous station will include 20 large battery packs with lithium iron phosphate batteries that will last between 10 and 20 years. SpaceX has planned to connect airlines and cargo vehicles to Starlink. A corresponding application was filed with the U.S. Federal Communications Commission. The document states that SpaceX is requesting a comprehensive license to operate Starlink terminals on so-called mobile ground stations, which include cars, trucks, ships, and aircrafts. Personal cars will have to wait for now, as the company's terminals are too big for them. Today, Starlink has more than 1,200 satellites and about 30,000 users. A team of developers from China and the United States has developed magnetic finger pads for robots. It is no secret that the sense of touch is what allows us to interact with objects so well, and it's this same sense of touch that's so difficult to give to robots. In this study, the role of sensitive fingertips is played by a thin, flexible magnetic film. Touch and pressure cause it to deform, and sensors located deeper within it record the resulting changes in the magnetic field. A neural network is used to analyze the signals from the sensors. It can determine not only the place and force of contact, but also feel the texture of the surface. Chinese developers have introduced a soft robot for deep-sea research. The 22-centimeter long bot has a 28-centimeter fin span and is modeled after a deep-sea fish. To make it able to withstand water pressure, all electronics inside the soft polymer body are divided into separate modules. Small circuit boards are connected by flexible wires and sealed in silicone. Just like a fish, this robot moves by movement of fins made of an elastometer, which shrink when exposed to an electric current. Engineers tested the robot in 3 conditions: in a lake at a depth of around 80 to 70 meters, in the South China Sea at depths of 3,224 meters, and at the bottom of the Mariana Trench at a depth of 10,900 meters. Although in the latter case, we can see that the robot actuators worked with a smaller amplitude, the device is still retained by its operability in extreme conditions. Insects know how to navigate in a world with dynamic obstacles, wind gusts, and general uncertainty. MIT research team Kevin Yufeng Chen decided to endow flying robots with such qualities and developed a new generation of tiny and agile drones that look, act, and maneuver like real insects. The 0.6-gram device can maintain balance with an external action, perform somersaults, and other complex maneuvers. Engineers at the Zurich University of Technology decided that it's not necessary to buy a robotic arm for Spot from Boston Dynamics. It would be much more interesting to make it yourself, based on any available manipulator. A robot with a robot arm can track objects and manipulate them with ease. Robotic Systems Lab also decided to keep up with Boston Dynamics and created a robotic arm for its 4-legged robot, ANYmal. Engineers developed a full-body motion planning structure that combines dynamic movement with manipulation tasks. As a result, any task involving the manipulation of external objects can be solved on the robot's onboard computer in real time as part of a control scheme with model prediction. ANYmal showed how the ANYmal robot can avoid dynamic obstacles and navigate autonomously in a challenging space. With high-level navigation commands, the robot can safely navigate to a target location based on depth camera and data reinforcement learning. The data, which includes images from the camera and its trajectory, is combined by the system and used to simulate environmental states. Deep Robotics has published a new video of its Yiyang Mini Light robot. The robot does somersaults, possibly knowing how to avoid obstacles and follow a human. It's possible because the company does not comment on the video and there could be a human operator behind the scenes. In any case, the robot looks nimble and agile. It also looks a lot like the robot Spot. After a successful performance in honor of the Chinese New Year, Unitree Robotics began to offer robots for mass performances. And by the way, an unpacking and review of such a robot recently appeared on our channel. The link is at the hint in the description of this video. Robotic Systems Lab also showed its strongest robot ever in action, the ANYmal M545. This unmanned, semi-autonomous walking excavator assisted first responders in a simulated car crash with an explosion. At last week's MWC Shanghai 2021, which focused on next-gen technology, Huawei said it has built more than half of the 140 commercial 5G networks currently deployed in 59 countries. And despite bans on its network equipment in many countries, it should be noted that most of the directors of the major technology companies who spoke at the event noted that the implementation of 5G networks in the coming years will determine speed of technology development in all countries around the world. Recently in China, deputies approved an ambitious plan for a technology breakthrough. According to the new plan, by 2035, the country must make significant breakthroughs in technology, from artificial intelligence to quantum computers and biotechnology. To do this, spending on basic research will increase by more than 7% every year for 5 years. This will help reduce the country's dependence on foreign technology markets, particularly the US market. Subscribe to the Pro Robot channel, like this video, and don't miss any new releases on the Pro Robots channel.